And it's more than a show. It's more than just a performance or a. We're not just selling tickets or raising money. We're telling a story. We're impacting others, and it's not like many other shows because I think the performers and those involved in the show get just as much out of it as those that get to experience it from the other side. And so it's a really powerful experience, you know, being a part of the rehearsals to the production of the show, and then especially on show night where it's truly an experience that brings everybody together. And so it's very rewarding as a performer, but you know, just as a person to get to experience it is very rewarding.
A friend of mine that was in the choir said, "Oh, you've got to join. It is so much fun." And it is. So on the surface, it's just a fantastic choir. Being part of an organization that has the musicians, the orchestra, the performers, it's really top caliber. And then beyond that, of course, when you are performing and you can tell you're connecting with the audience, they're up and singing and they're dancing. And you can tell that they're really connecting with the speakers too. So it's that's what draws me to it.
Well, my wife joined the choir first, and I went to her performance, and she was having so much fun, and she was so full of joy, and I just said, I have to be up there, I have to be performing as well with her, and it's been great. And then with Crescendo, the message of mental health and removing stigma and supporting local charities and organizations that support those with mental health issues and needs. It's just so close to my heart that I love being here.
So I first joined Crescendo. I'd been part of the Singing Christmas Tree, and I was just like, oh, rock music, that's going to be fun, that'll be cool. But I'll never forget the first showing, the first Crescendo. Stephen Page from the Bare Naked Ladies was there and sharing his story, and it kind of, you know, I was there for the music, but then the message actually started to impact me. It started to help me recognize some of my own struggles within my family. And now every time I participate in even our rehearsals with Manny, I come away every rehearsal feeling like a better person, like I'm better able to face the world, and so that's why I've stayed. I joined for the music, but I stayed because of the message in the community.
I got involved with Crescendo at the start because a friend of mine, we were finishing a rehearsal, and he's like, hey, come with me, I gotta meet this guy, and you should come with me. I had no idea who I was meeting, and suddenly I end up at John Cameron's house, and I meet this mysterious man who is both brilliant and talented, and he shared his vision, and I was immediately swept away with it. He won me over, and I've been working with him ever since.
Another interesting question for me, I didn't even know Crescendo or the whole John Cameron's Change My Foundation existed. So a friend of mine who was singing in a Singing Christmas Tree event about 8 years ago, I went to watch him. That was my first experience with Singing Christmas Tree. And then he invited me after. I sing with this guy in the Barbershop Harmony Society and Barbershop Quartets. And so he said, Will, you got a voice. Why don't you consider coming out to our Crescendo Spring Show? So I came out, and I've been here ever since for about the last 8 years. And so I love singing, I love harmonizing, I love singing with people and the community. And so that's what got me and drew me into the Crescendo experience.